normal delivery. Hello, may we invite you to join us in an engrossing 4-stage journey of normal labor and birth? The first stage, which may vary from 6 to 18 hours, begins when you will start feeling labor pains and ends with the complete expansion of the lower part of the uterus called cervix. The second stage, lasting about 30 minutes to 3 hours, is marked by the complete widening of the cervix. It ends with the birth of the baby. The third stage commences with the birth of the baby and concludes with the delivery of the placenta, in all taking about 5 to 30 minutes. The fourth stage starts with the birth of the placenta and extends to your post-delivery condition. We know you are very keen to adopt the best position while delivering. The ideal position for you to deliver your baby would be to lie on your back with legs slightly raised and spread wide apart. Relax, but brace yourself for labor pains. The labor pains you will experience will be characterized by contractions, which will occur at regular intervals. The pains will become more frequent as labor proceeds, more so at the end of the first stage till the completion of the second stage. After this, your discomfort will be less. The clinical indication that the second stage has started is an increase in the trickle of blood. You may want to bear down or strain with each contraction, feel pressure on the rectum accompanied by a desire to pass stools. Nausea and retching occur frequently as the cervix reaches full dilation or expansion. To reduce the duration of the second stage, you should force down with each contraction and rest in between. This action becomes more efficient if you brace yourself on the handbars provided on the delivery table. Thus, you can pull on the handbars and at the same time strain as hard and as long as you can. Please bear in mind, the more you cooperate and strain as much as possible, the better for you and your baby. This will facilitate the passage of the baby, which advances with each contraction and recedes as the uterus relaxes. Each time a little ground is gained, your baby's head will continue to advance and recede with the contractions until a strong contraction forces the head through the vulva. In medical parlance, this is known as crowning, an obvious reference to the top of the head or crown, which is sighted first when the baby is born. The head which appears first falls back towards the anus. Once the head is out of the vagina, the neck and with it the entire body rotates and the baby manipulates itself out of the birth canal. The hard part is over. Now comes the relatively easy part. The cord is clamped and cut. A short time elapses after the delivery of the baby, and then the placenta is delivered in 2 stages. In the first stage, it is separated from the wall of the uterus, and in the second, it is expelled out of the birth canal. After detachment of the placenta, there is a gush of blood from the vagina. The length of the umbilical cord outside the vagina increases, and as the placenta passes from the uterus into the vagina, the topmost part of the uterus, which has prolapsed, rises to its original position. Clinical indications of second stage: increase in trickle of blood, willingness to strain or bear down with each contraction, desire to pass stools as pressure is felt in the rectum, nausea and retching. Signs of placental separation: gush of blood from vagina, lengthening of umbilical cord, rising of the topmost part of the uterus. Uterus becomes firm and globular, shaped like a pear or guava.